everyone, I am J.Keerthi of III B.A. English Literature from Mahalakshmi Women's College of Arts and Science. I am here to review the play Refund written by Fritz Karinthy. Fritz Karinthy was born on 25th June 1887 and died on 29th August 1938. He was a Hungarian author, playwright, poet, journalist and a translator. Karinthy was born in Budapest. His family was originally Jewish but converted to Lutheranism shortly before he was born. He started his writing career as a journalist and remained a writer of short stories until his death. Karinthy was married twice. He married the actress Itel Judic in 1913. The marriage was serene and happy, and they had a son called Gabor. Tragically, Itel died very young during the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918. In 1920, he married the psychiatrist Aranka Baum, with whom he had another son, the writer Ferenc Karinthy. Refund was a farce in one act adapted from the Hungarian by Percival Wilde. The theme of this play is wit and unity. Refund is a beautiful one-act play written by Percival Wilde. It is the story of a former student, Vazakov. After an interval of 18 years, Vazakov come back to his school to get back his tuition fees. He says that he did not get good education and that was why he failed in life. The story is about a student who has graduated many years ago, but he decided to pay his school and the principal a visit with an ulterior motive. The story is quite funny and hilarious when a 40-year-old man demands a refund of his school fees. He could not get any job and wherever he goes, people tells him that he is fit for nothing. One day, he meets Leader and asks him about his business. When Leader tells him about foreign exchange and Hungarian money, he could not able to understand anything and starts asking questions about foreign exchange. Leader says when Vazakov does not know the silly thing that what had he studied, he better go to the school and get his tuition fees back. Vazakov, who is jobless and does not have any finance, thought this idea as something beneficial. So, he went to the school where he studied once. Vazakov wanted the refund of his tuition fees which were paid 18 years ago because he was taught very badly. When he asks for it, the principal is shocked. The principal is in a peculiar situation now and he calls for an urgent meeting with all other staff members. The masters realized that Vazakov's real intention was to fail in the exam and claim the refund. Therefore, they decided to outsmart the old student by proving all his answers was right. The mathematics master said that they had to be united and ought to help each other in implementing their plan. The exam was an oral one as Vazakov's refusal to write. They decided that whatever answer he gives, whether it is right or wrong, they will prove him right. The first question was from the history master. The master asked him how many years the 30-year war lasted. The answer was in the question itself. But Vazakov, who was keen on giving wrong answers, said that the 30 years war lasted 7 meters. The history master did not know how to prove this answer right. Fortunately for him, the mathematics master aided him by proving that the answer was right on the basis of Einstein's theory of relativity. The master argued that time and space are relative terms and therefore years can be represented in terms of meter. The war took place during half of each day. 3 hours a day to eat. Hours given up to noonday. So totally 7 years. The actual time spent in fighting was 7 years and it has been Einstein's equivalence of 7 meters. Vazakov called the history master a numbskull. The physics master asked Wasakov whether clocks in church become smaller if one walks away from it, or is it because of an optical illusion. He called the physics master as an ass. The master says that the answer is correct because an ass does not have any illusion of vision. Therefore, Wasakov has given a metamorphical explanation. Wasakov called him a cannibal. The geography master asks Wasakov for the name of a city which has the same name as the capital of German province of Brunswick. He replied as the same. Master said it as the correct answer. There was a legend that once, as the emperor of Barbarossa was riding in the city, he met a young farmer girl who was munching a bun mouthful. He called out her "God bless you" and asks her the name of the city. She answered, "Same to you, sir," for his wishes, and emperor mistaken the city's name as the same. One by one, each teacher justified his wrong answer to be correct one, and they mark him excellent. Though Wasakov gives wrong answers and use abusive words to each teacher, they do not show their anger because they have to prove him as an excellent student. At last, the mathematics master asked him a difficult question and an easy question. For the easy question, he gives wrong answer and the master gets angry and say that he has failed in the examination, so he should be given his tuition fees back. The master says that they have decided to give him his tuition fees back and asks for the exact amount which he has to get. Wasakov, without knowing that he is going to fall into their trap, gives them the list of exact amount. The mathematics master says that was his difficult question and he gave the correct answer. Now he is proved excellent in the entire subject and they throw him out without allowing him to say anything further. This play shows the ability of the teachers to manage the situation and how they tackle Wasakov without spoiling the reputation of their school. This play is extremely humorous and I like this play a lot. Thank you everyone for watching.